Hey, this is George.
Hey, this is Fred.
Real talk with George and Frazier. What's going on, brother? How are you?
Now, my brother doing good as usual. Got the ball thing going.
I see. We on the opposite weeks. Every time I get a cut, it take about a week, 2 weeks for you to get a cut. It's summertime now for me, so I'm
Yeah,
definitely
you
going
doing
to
that.
be
You can't
definitely.
go get a haircut right now because you might burn up over there.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. Listen, man, we got a great show today. As always, we got a guest coming on, Mr. Larry Dogg. He's a singer and he's a comedian, so he's definitely going to be wowing us with
I
his
know, right?
expertise and a lot of different things. So y'all got to get ready to laugh. Y'all got to get ready to have fun, because we definitely will have a great show coming. But until he logs on, Phrase, did you watch the Chris Iola Andy Ruiz fight?
Man, I saw a little bit of it. I ain't looking over. You gotta give me highlights. I saw a little bit of it.
I'll be honest with you. I TiVoed it and I watched it in fast forward because the fight action was just the fight action was good, but there was really no action that I had seen in the fight where I could say, okay, one was dominant, there was knockdowns,
Exactly.
there was this. The fight literally for 12 rounds was them trading hands. But who traded the most hands and who threw the most combinations? It was Andy Ruiz, no doubt about it.
But
Okay.
he always fight that way though. See, he stayed his comfort zone. The
Yeah.
guy played his comfort zone pretty much. That's why the fight wasn't as exciting as you watch a Pacquiao, somebody who's gonna come at you every 5 seconds and make you work for it. He just gonna play a little bit. Coach tell him tap in, tap out. Not an old school method till you get knocked out.
Yeah. Yeah. There's no doubt about it. So it was definitely an okay fight, but those kind of fights, I can't really, really, really just sit there and watch it because it's, after one or two rounds, you're sitting there and you're waiting for something kind of spectacular to happen. It doesn't happen. You know what I mean? And then all of a sudden you
Exactly.
just sit there and go, you know. And the worst thing that can happen, anything that you're doing, is if you're watching MMA, any type of combat sports, kickboxing, is the moment you start looking at your phone when the fight is going on, it's over.
It's over.
It's
I
a wrap.
think I think that a pit for Jake Paul to try to get one to fight him, get real payday. That's what I think it was. Hey, they played off. Hey, look, hey, they play real bad. He gonna think we suck, right? He gonna give us $40 million to fight him, and we gonna take it and come home with bank. I'm thinking it was. It had to be, man. It had to be a pit to Jake Paul, of course, to challenge me in a fight. Come on.
No, I mean, look, you got to understand that the people that are behind Jake Paul are also people that are in MMA and they know hype. This kid virtually went from a YouTube nobody 2 years ago to, like I said, Jake Paul had a great plan in place, to promote himself, the consummate promoter, consummate everything that he wants to do. I mean, think about it this way. I said it in the last show and I'll say it again. Jake Paul literally changed celebrity boxing. Until Jake Paul, celebrity boxing was a joke. Until he came along and he started boxing YouTubers, and it just supercharged that whole thing. And then Jake Paul finally realized, well, wait, hold on. I'm doing this goofing around. What if I really learned how to box? And so now he's in there, he's training and he's learning how to box. And he's now seeing that, hey, wait, hold on. I can use my platform, I can use my celebrity to go ahead now. Instead of making a few millions of dollars, I can make tens of millions of dollars. You see what I mean?
Exactly.
And for something that I love to do. And, you say what you want to say. He's just like Mayweather when it comes to talking. Because you have to remember, there was a change. I'm going to say two people. Chael Sonnen did the exact same thing. There was a change between Mayweather when he went from pretty boy to money. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And in that change, he went from, I'm going to do whatever it is I have to say, because he understands that any type of publicity you get is good publicity. And the higher you amp it up, the higher you're going to go. Same thing with Chael Sonnen. Chael Sonnen was at the end of his MMA career until Chael Sonnen realized, if I put a WWE element to this, as long as they're talking about me, I'm winning. Win, lose, or draw. Now I can go ahead now and go to anybody and say, hey, this is what I want for a fight purse. Because why? When you Google my name or you search my name, what do you see? You see all these hits and impressions. Everybody's talking about me. So that's publicity I'm bringing to the fight game.
Exactly.
And if you notice, a lot of fighters, even Michael Chandler, How did Michael Chandler get his title shot? It wasn't because he knocked out what's his name.
Nope.
It was because he went WWE right after that and started calling people out. Oh, I'm here in the UFC, blah, blah, blah.
Exactly.
Okay. Michael Chandler was getting knocked out in Bellator by a guy who literally was 2 weight classes below him, if we're just being honest, in Patricki's Pitbull. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what does that tell you? That tells you that a lot of these guys understand marketing from Jake Paul all the way through.
Exactly.
And they understand how to get the eyeballs. Look at Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor came into the UFC with that exact mentality. And that's why Conor McGregor went from making $25,000 in a fight to $25 million in a fight, because he understood that. And he understood that very quick. See what I'm saying?
Exactly. But hey, and the moment got one too. Mayweather started that bounce up class, down class thing too. Mayweather started that when he started, and everybody said, "No, he can't do it." He started winning doing it. So now people are trying to replicate it, but they can't. Because like you say, some people can, some people can't. It all go down your training regimens. Some people, Momo, I tell people one time, I can drop 115. I'm still gonna hit you like I'm 350 pounds. I go up 400 pounds. I'm hit you like I'm 355 pounds. Because that's how I train. You see, I train always to be able to hit with power, down playing skill later on. So I put it both together. Now I got a complete fight. So now, anyway, I can say southpaw, no paw. However you want to get it, that's how you can get it. You know, if I go Boston, north. If I go Muay Thai, south. You know, but see, everybody don't have that particular dual set.
Like, yeah, but the thing is, Fraser, you sitting here talking about a skill set that the listeners and the fans right now have no idea what they're talking about when you're talking about south, north. You see what I mean? Like you have to break it down like they're literally white belts. Well, so, you know, right foot forward, left foot back. No, I understand what you're saying, but I heard everything that you said. But then I was like, wait, hold on. Maybe somebody else may not know what they're talking about. He's speaking Spanish to him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so true. You're right, because my thing, but I basically start with no paw. Basically, for me, is boxing. That's why I mostly go my up body to striking ability. Most people don't striking, so that's mostly my striking position, which is my north paw. Now, if you want a mixture, I go my south paw. That usually would be Muay Thai, Jiu-Jitsu, karate, whichever one to come out. Usually come out my south paw position. Now, what I do sometimes do is I switch up sometimes with the north. Could do in the north a little more power. So now I mix both together. So like, unlike you, George, you probably like a southpaw. You probably a southpaw. Look at a little southpaw thing, you got a clean cut.
No, not at all. I'll mess you up, Fraser, because I'm right hand heavy. All right. So I'm right hand dominant, but my right hand is forward. So you would think that I'm a southpaw, but I'm actually not. And the reason why I do that because that's the way I learned when I actually started sparring. Then when I learned Korean kickboxing, Kotogi, it was always comfortable for me to fight in that position. And then what would happen? I would switch my feet. People go, oh, wait, he's a switch hitter. No, it's not that. It's just that now I'm going to hit you with my right hand from a right cross, right lead. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I can do that faster because my right hand is still faster than my left. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So you would get it both ways. You would get it on the counterattack when I switch my feet and I'm right forward because I could touch you with my right faster. And you would get it on the attack when I switch my feet and my right hand is back dominant from hitting you with that right straight. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Because people would be like, oh, wait, he could do it. And then when I hurt my leg, like I was saying, I hurt my right foot. So I couldn't raise, but people don't know this, but if you watch me teach my classes, I couldn't raise my right foot for a year and a half to 2 years. I had strained something in my leg. So I started doing all my kicking with my left. And so what did that do? In 20 years, that made my left foot just as strong as my right foot in a year and a half. So now, even though people are like, oh, well, you know, I never told anybody. My students just all of a sudden, instructors just kicking with his left foot, kicking with his left foot, kicking with his left foot, sparring with my left foot, everything with my left foot. And what happened? My left foot got just as dominant as my right foot. Now, what do I prefer? Do I prefer still to kick with my right or my left or punch with my right or my left? It doesn't matter to me. But if I'm kicking, I'll be able to kick you both with my right and my left. With the basic kicks that you need. And when I'm punching, now, don't get me wrong. I can still counter with my left, right? Yeah. But I'm still right hand dominant. So anything that I do, I'll still set it up with my right. Even if I'm parry or checking with my left, I'll still set it up for my right.
Exactly. That's what I had to learn. Like same way you said with my sprain my ankle come with much. So most of the time when I got heavier, my left to my right side always seem to suffer more because it's my dominant leg. So I usually lean on the most. So when I started Muay Thai, I started mostly kicking my left.
Right.
So now my left leg is I won't say more powerful than the right leg, but how I kick it, you'll think the right leg more powerful than the left. So you would take my left leg versus my right leg, which is big, not so good to do.
Right. Right.
Let's say, and I learned from certain things. Like I can punch same hand on same side, but I learned too from my mother, which is that little right hook she told me when I was little. That sucker save you a lot of days. And every style I learned, for some reason, it's a natural. You heard a natural reflex, a
Yes.
natural reflex punch, a natural reflex jab, whatever. Those are more dangerous because you know why? You don't know when you're throwing them.
Mm-hmm.
Your opponent know you're throwing because he can't predict it because he don't know when it's coming. Because
And that's really where you want to be. Like I tell my students all the time, even though we practice Taekwondo, the difference between ITF Taekwondo and WTF or Olympic Taekwondo is Olympic Taekwondo, all they do is punching, right?
Yeah.
ITF Taekwondo, we kick and we punch. And so the benefit of it is we've been doing that from the beginning since we started. WTF is a derivative of ITF. What does that mean? ITF started in the 1950s. WTF started in the 79s and the 80s. There's a whole thing about it.
Yeah.
But we're the first real Taekwondo sport. We're the original. So when we kick and punch, we literally kick and punch like kickboxers. That's why I tell my students all the time, I say, look, we're doing patterns and that's great. But when I'm teaching you how to spar, I'm teaching you how to spar as an American kickboxer, not a Muay Thai fighter. Why? Because even though we have elbows and the patterns that we demonstrate and knees that we demonstrate, we can't do it in sparring because your lack of control could slice somebody up or you hit somebody in a rib and you break a rib by mistake, not understanding. As you get more advanced, you'll be able to throw your elbows and your knees sparring. So what do I tell them? I say, your Taekwondo skills should be good enough that you can go and box with boxers.
Yeah.
You can kickbox with American kickboxers and you can fight Thai fighters. That's how good your skill set should be because all of those things you see in ITF Taekwondo. That's what makes us unique. And as sure as I'm sitting and talking to you, Conor McGregor was in an ITF studio in Ireland learning how to throw the back kick. Okay.
Yeah. Remember too, I'll tell you this way. It's two different types of Muay Thai you're talking about. See, you talking about the American version of Muay Thai is not the same as true Thailand Muay Thai. The Muay Thai looks like if you ever seen it, it's like a mixture of some karate, jiu-jitsu, and also a little bit of Brazilian jiu-jitsu because in that type of style, Muay Thai, they take you down. They take you to the ground. They throw you. They clip you. They break you. They catch you elbows different than they do in Muay Thai.
Yeah.
So when I learned, I said, well, my style is more of that style because I learned that when I was learning Muay Thai. But I also learned American version of Muay Thai, which is similar to kickboxing. That's why when I can throw a kick, I can stop it close to your face at full force because I learned through other arts how to control your strength. And like they'll tell you, if you can't control it, you don't throw it.
That's right.
That's how I learned to it. If you can't control it, don't throw it. If you can't throw a punch and catch a person right here without hitting them, it's a problem.
That's right.
So that's what I learned that way. But I ain't gonna lie though, you get beat up bad. you have to me, like you ever seen someone training, you have to harden your elbow, you have to harden your knee. So you gotta do stuff most people would not do in most arts. You don't see nobody in most arts kicking a freaking pole with pads on. No, ain't gonna do that. Or kicking a metal pole because he just tapping it. Oh, you look tapping it. Oh yeah, just kicking that. If you see how like Shaolin style is very similar. You see some Shaolin style is adapted by Muay Thai because it's traditional.
All martial arts had to visit at some point in some time. So I get all of it, and I understand the forging. So I'm
Oh, there we
sorry.
go.
Hold on.
There we go. There we go, dog.
All right. Mr. Larry is with us now. Hold on a minute. I'm
Oh.
sorry. How are you, sir,
Hold on,
Mr.
brother.
Larry? How you doing?
I'm good, man. What's
Welcome
going
to
on?
the show. Welcome to the show. Thanks for being with us. I appreciate you taking the time.
What's happening? Talk to me.
Oh,
Hey, Bucks.
just checking on you, seeing how everything's going in the Sunshine State. You're still in Florida, right?
You better believe it. You see the sun, right?
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Yeah,
Tell the,
That's not.
that's right. Tell
Yeah,
the,
it's not Alaska, motherfuckers.
it's true. True.
Y'all called him from. I'm kind of hoarse from last night because I had a show last night, and I'm kind of hoarse a little bit. But forgive me.
Oh no, understandable.
Yeah.
What's the head of a show?
It was a tribute to a legendary radio personality,
Nice.
and I had the host. They had a band now, but they had no good speakers. Still, you know how black people is, man. Black people. Some black people have a club. They have one mic and one speaker.
You ain't lying about that one. One mic, one speaker, one radio, one everything one.
It was Chico the Virgo from Hot 105. He was doing radio for 50 years. One of my mentors back in the day to now. And I'm on South Beach right now, just chilling. Is this a cussing show? What? It's clean or cussing?
Clean.
Clean, we go clean today.
So let me ask you, Mr. Larry, what got you into comedy?
Well, I started in Liberty City at one of my homeboys at a bar, and I just grabbed the mic like 24 years ago and just used to sit by the bar and just start talking about people, and then it went from there.
Okay.
It went
Nice.
from there. Yeah.
And
So
how
you
about
talk
singing?
George, the singing part, huh? Oh,
So where you guys calling from?
I'm from Miami. I'm from your hometown. I'm with 305. 305.
Okay, where are you? What city you in?
Oh, I'm in Miami. Oh, right now I'm homestead right now. So
And I'm in New Jersey.
Nigga, y'all acting like y'all out of town. Y'all right up the street from me. You could have did this thing right.
And I'm in New Jersey.
Wow.
Yep.
How's the weather then? How's the weather?
Oh, it's about 65.
Okay, how's the robbery? How's the robbery? Everybody get robbed in Jersey, you know that.
Some parts. I'm actually in the white part of Jersey.
I can tell that. I can tell the way you talk, very articulate. You are not in Newark.
No, you ain't in the bricks. We not there, not anymore.
Your ass in a small Ku Klux Klan town of Jersey.
You absolutely right. I'm in a very, very red district of New Jersey.
Well, I got a lot going on right now. I got a lot. I'm trying to finish up this movie called The Rent Man. Our last shooting is this Saturday. We're trying to get it out by this summer. And I'm gonna start a movie called The Rent Man. I'm still doing stand-up all over the place. I do a lot of private gigs.
Mhm.
I have my own night that I do in Hollywood, Florida. That Rick Ross had co-signed with Bel Air. And it's a good thing being my age, man. It's a good thing.
Nice.
He's my idol, man. Because some people age be relaxing, doing nothing. Talking.
Right? No. I got to stay busy. You have to stay busy. I thank God. I really thank God that I'm in my right mind, in my right soul to stay creative.
Absolutely.
Very creative. Come up with creativity like back in the day. Because you had to create stuff for yourself, and that's what I did. Create stuff for myself, and others, and also share everything I got with other young comics and how to make money. You got to know how to make money and survive.
Absolutely. Can you tell the listeners and the fans what the movies are about?
What A Rent Man is about, a landlord passed away. It's my uncle, and I took over the property, and they selling dope and selling flesh in my building and selling crack and weed and the regular funny is like a Friday movie.
Okay.
Okay.
And how are you
Yeah.
releasing it? Are you releasing it independently or are you releasing it on Amazon?
Independently. And we got a lot of connects that it's gonna be a lot of platforms, man. It's gonna be a lot because it's
Nice.
my first starring role of a comedy film. And I'm excited, man.
That's a great honor, man. That's a great honor.
Absolutely.
And you do what you do best too. Make people laugh and have too much fun doing it.
I am a pro at that. That's one thing I can do is make people laugh. You
Well,
know,
I saw
and
some,
that
I saw some real stuff too.
laughter go forever. You can't be 40 with a beard and just starting out.
Right.
Hey, I'm for the beer. Can I start it right now?
No, you had to start. You had to start when Rick Ross started.
Right.
Oh,
but,
damn.
but you gotta credit that boy for that, for making you big dudes in style. He brought y'all big dudes back in style.
That's why we got to represent nowadays. You act like you know.
Too
Big
funny.
dude, big dude ain't never got no play until Ross started. Now y'all getting played. Y'all taking all the marriage dude women.
Hey.
Y'all doing it, man.
Hey,
That's
especially
crazy.
when we get December. December, the best part of the month for big boys. All the girls want to be warm, baby. Y'all skinny niggas got to go out the road. Catch you later.
A dude with muscles and a six pack standing by you, he's in trouble.
I guess that knocks me out the box, huh, Fresh?
Yeah,
Bye.
you going to the gym. You are going to the gym for nothing.
That's right. That's right. Oh, it's too funny.
Go to the gym to be healthy.
That's right.
Okay,
Everybody-
I'm gonna let y'all know. I'm gonna let y'all know where I'm at. I'm on South Beach, and I met a friend. I ain't been on South Beach in a long time. I'm over here. They got all the roads blocked off, really blocked off, because they don't want the black tourists in the streets. You know, us as black people.
Yeah.
When we party. Y'all know that. We're different.
Yep.
We're different from the white spring breakers. Us black spring breakers, we like to be in the streets. We fly. You know, we want to see girls twerking and booty shaking. You know that? I don't know that. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Right.
White people should understand us that we, as black people, our stress level is like a old white person in a mental institution. So to release our stress, we like to party. You know that, brothers.
That's
Yeah.
right.
You right.
That's right.
Yeah.
So let me
I
ask
don't
you. Go ahead, finish your thought, and then I'll ask the question.
No, because I don't know if you ever been on the Jersey guy. Have you ever been to South Beach and know how ridiculous it is now? I think if you don't bother us, we won't make no problem.
Right.
You know, as us black people, you know, I'm talking about real black people that love the new world and love the new millenniums and hip hop. Yo, it's about that thing popping bottles and just looking good and dressing well and just partying, having fun and making it look like you the shit. That's what it's
Right.
about.
Right.
Well, I tell older people, don't hate on the young people. This is
Right.
their world. That's their generation. This their generation of every young cat want to be a hip hop artist and want to be famous and want to be known. And wear that fake ass jewelry. You know how that shit go. Y'all know how that go.
Oh
Yo.
man. You know how that go.
Go ahead.
No,
Go
so
ahead,
the
brother.
question that I had was, I know you said you finished one movie and you're starting another movie. Are you in the process of starting another movie, or are you filming it?
It's called Casino, Hood Casino, by Darren. The director is Darren. I forgot his name. We pulled back from COVID. We pulled it back because of the COVID. So we're gonna start shooting. It's like a hood casino movie. Like the casino, the mob is a hood casino movie.
Okay.
It's like
Nice.
some good stuff coming for me, and I'm ready, man. I'm excited, man.
That's good, man.
Do you guys have any major actors in it that we would recognize, or is it all independent actors?
Independent actors in it, and I think my marketing strategy, being underground, being known in Georgia, South Carolina, and Florida, it'll get a little it'll get a little name out there with the rest of the talented people that's in the movie. Because we got
Mhm.
people that are talented behind me, young, especially young people. I learn from young, talented actors, what to do, how to do it, and how to read lines. And most of the time, the director let me improvise.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I can't read.
Okay.
I dropped out in the 6th grade.
Nice.
I'm
And
just
you,
joking. Look, y'all. I'm just joking, y'all.
Oh, wait. You do a damn
well,
job.
the thing is, I mean, hey, for you to do what you've been able to do and not be able to read, I mean, even Fantasia was.
Hey, Frazier, you should have saw your face just now. You were looking like, I'm gonna send this nigga a teacher.
Too funny.
And George was looking at me like, yeah, the nigga looked dumb.
Oh man.
Oh, too funny. So, what are some tips that you can give young people trying to get into comedy?
Well, a lot of young comedians now want to start getting paid as young. I wasn't getting paid until I had 20 minutes of funny
Mhm.
or 15 minutes of funny. Because I had to prove it to myself that I was funny. And a lot of them coming out the box right now want to get paid for shows and don't deliver. Because when somebody book you, you have to deliver.
Right.
You have to have a tight set. You got to learn how to go to open mic and work out. A lot of young comics don't like to go to work out at open mics. That's what we did. That's what me, Benji Brown did. Cal Grooms and Razor and Dexter Angry and Lady T. That's what we did. We went to open mics and we worked out and we got better. And as you do it, you get better. You know what I'm saying? I started, like my mentors like T.K. Kirkland and Doodle Brown and all that. But, my brother from another mother, Mike Epps, Mike Epps gave me an opportunity. Whenever in Florida, I open. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, he know that I bring the funny and I try to out funny, but know what to do.
Right.
Some comedians get lucky and a major artist has him to open the show or host the show. And I have been lucky and blessed to meet Mike, and he saw my talent, and he always give me an opportunity, bro.
Nice.
I had a call one time. It was like a couple of years ago. He called me. They were shooting a film in Atlanta, and I know he was calling me. And he called me, from another number, and that was an opportunity that I missed. I learned opportunities just come around at once in a lifetime. And I could have been in that, but hey, he didn't say nothing. I didn't say nothing, but I knew it was an opportunity.
Yeah.
When he called me, it was like, probably was nigga come to Atlanta. I got a part for you in this movie because I'm funny. So when you're funny, people recognize your funniness and your personality.
Right.
Definitely personal. You know how to. You got to make people like you, especially what y'all doing right now. Online radio or online talk, what y'all doing, it's about personality. It's not about what you got on, how you look. You got to make people like you. You know what I'm saying? The people got to like you. Even if there's a little bit of people, they're going to talk about you and say, yo, I like this dude. I like that girl. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
And that's how I go. It's personality and funny at the same time.
That's true. You're right. But I'll ask one more question, though. You saw your music.
Yo, there?
Like, what songs you got out, though? Because I saw some of your old school classic jams now. So, what's up with the music over there? You got some new songs coming out or something? You start a new album?
No, I did the soundtrack for Rent Man. I do sing. I has a band. I'm blessed. I get booked with my band. I got sung with a band last night. I got my own band. I do like a couple songs like Frankie Beverly and the Isley Brothers and Gap Band. And I give a show. When I give a show, I'm gonna bring the funk. You know what I'm saying? And I do funk music like Parliament and Funkadelic and stuff. I add that all to my song list and just create a show for the Larry Dogg and Larry Dogg Band, along with my brother Ken Rowland. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So but I've been with these guys a long time, like doing weddings and I always wanted to do what I saw Jamie Foxx do, and I did it locally. So I have over just done it. I just done it. I didn't care what nobody thought. I don't care what nobody think. I don't care what nobody say. And that's another thing you got to get over. Not worry about what people are thinking.
Right. Absolutely.
Nice.
Absolutely.
Sound like that though. You show the different aspects of yourself. You do comedy, you sing, you're a businessman.
Actor.
Like, I mean, and you think other ways, be creative in all three industries. Like, that's amazing, especially young people to try to do nowadays. Look at us like, hey, he's doing it. Why can't I do it?
Right.
He did multiple ways. Why can't I do it? That's what I am.
Right.
Me and Georgia. We do investing. We do podcasting. We do all type of other things. We would lighten up and teach other people the same way you're doing. That's why we
Right.
love
So who are
I've had experience on radio from Luke's show, Job 105 in Miami. I was on the show with Big Man Kelly. We was on afternoon. They tried me out. It didn't really work out the way it was supposed to do, but I'm still good with the radio. And it's another calling for me with radio because I have a radio show I do called Larry Dogg Comedy Show, Highly Unique Radio. It's a guy named Rich Black out of Atlanta. He has a big online show that he has one in DC, Atlanta, and now Miami. So I'm on from 1 to 3 every day. And I done like 50 shows already. So it's a lot of shows I pre-record.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of live. I've done a lot of them. When I started, I just went hard in the paint of doing the shows about everyday events and life and what's going on in the community and from politics to entertainment. But I try to stay away from entertainment and just deal with what we're going through as people.
Right. Absolutely.
Nice.
So one more question. Your mentors, are you mentoring people as well? I know you said you had people that helped you out. Is it easy to mentor young comics?
Comedians now, right? A lot of upcoming comedians, I'm telling them, how to talk about themselves and not do other people's jokes because a lot of comics does other people's jokes or they try to do it in the form that they heard. When you see somebody done something on Comic View, it's original.
Right.
Exactly.
Sometimes back in the day, like I originated a lot of stuff like Comic View, and I did P. Diddy thing, and I did Apollo, which was never aired because I cussed on the show. Gotcha. And I don't worry about what I've done, is what I'm doing.
Right.
Not what I've done, what I'm doing. I hate people talk about, well, I used to do this. No, it's what you're doing. You got to keep reinventing yourself. Reinvent. Everyday creativity, study. Go on YouTube, study. I study a lot of old shows like Bing Cosby or Sammy Davis Jr., like old black shows, and just try to reinvent that part because everything you've done has been done before, and we got to get out of our mind like we started that. We started shit. It was something here before us.
Right.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
That's true. You're right. That's so true. Because I used to watch the Bill Cosby. Like mine was Robin Harrison. That was my boy. Robin Harrison had the funniest tape I ever seen in my life. When we was on a trip one time going out of town, and we were bored, had nothing to listen to. They popped the tape in. We was on the floor the whole entire trip, rolling on the floor. He went and told about the preacher in the church. That was the funniest thing ever. Because preachers never curse in church. That's a lie. You ain't got them mad enough not to curse. Don't put no money in that pastor with a collection plate. See how they curse on you. Guarantee gonna curse again 5 minutes later. Put $1 in there as owners, and then we come up to the front. So, y'all got $1? So you mean to tell me you went to the whole house last week, spent $50? You give me $1? You give the Lord $1? No, brother. I'm gonna sit around one more time, and I'm gonna tell you just like this: if it ain't no more than $2 I get in the plate, you're gonna have going on the day to here. Like on a day.
I don't want to see you doing that on stage. I'm gonna say you copy that.
That's right.
I'll definitely copy that.
That's right. Absolutely.
You did it. You did it just like him. God damn it. like the Baby Kids, right? It became a cartoon for Robin Harris, and and you could do that joke because in the black community, everybody had bad kids. Everybody has bad kids,
Yeah,
and
you
it's
hear a lot
worked
about that.
now. You could talk about that because that's not a joke that's copied. That's something in every black family. Bad
Yeah,
kids. Everybody got badass kids that yo your kid smoking weed in the 8th grade. You know what I'm saying? Or
yeah,
kids
that's
are
what you're talking
smoking
about.
weed with their parents now in school. I'm telling you, I done saw high school kids smoke weed with their parents. That is funny as hell. You know?
Yeah, I think it's crazy because how you play football, smoking weed, you can't run the lap. You get mad complaining, coach tell you run the lap. Hey coach, hold on. Coach like, hey son, you 20, you only 18, son. I can run faster than you. That's a problem with that picture there, son. Do me 2 more laps. Coach, I quit, coach. I quit. I'm
So
telling
go
you.
ahead. I need some more questions. Go ahead.
Okay. Okay, so tell me, like, what mindset you do when you on stage doing comedy? Like, what is some of the mindset? Do you think right on the spot, or you, like somebody say, you write it down, some write it down, or do you just improv it? To go in and do
I
you?
improvise. Well, I'm totally gifted because I read the audience and I write a lot. If I read the audience, if I see a face that's looking mad, I start talking about bills. If I see somebody looking sad, I might start talking about church. So a lot of comedians know how to do that, but a lot of comedians don't.
True, that's true. You're right. Oh, you make it bad area. You went to the bad area that time.
Are we back?
I can hear you. We can hear you.
Yo. So I write a lot of stuff. I write even in my phone. If I'm riding now, I write. I'm on South Beach. I saw a girl with a big ass, and she had like her cheeks was out, but it was black. So I take that to the stage tomorrow. I can't tell you what I'm gonna say. You got to come to the show.
Oh, well, definitely. I got to come to that show.
All right,
Shit,
all
man.
right.
So tell us about the show. Tell us what the show is. Tell us about the show. So our listeners can be able to tune in and
It's called
come.
comedy. It's called Comedy on Hollywood Boulevard. It's at 31 Lounge, 1931 Hollywood Boulevard. Brought to you by my team, Miami Fast Life, Jay Porter, and myself. And and we just small, intimate hookah comedy. And it's a hard audience, so a lot of comedians they be scared to come because the audience is really hard. They sitting there staring. Just got to be funny. Uh, I had uh, uh what's his name, Bronner, the boxer
Yeah.
dude, Bronner, that be Adrian
Oh
Bronner.
yeah, Bonnie. He is
Yeah,
nice.
he came with Ross. Um, he came with Ross and Adrian. Ross made Adrian get on stage because he wanted to be a comedian. He told me Jamie Foxx be writing for him, and he was, but his style of comedy, he likes to rank. So I had
Yeah.
a comedian, Dr. Foolish, get at him. So Foolish was shutting him down. Dr. Foolish was shutting, but Adrian got jokes, but he got a lot of stuff about him that you could talk about. First of all, he's short.
Right.
Nigga's ruler. This nigga is a school ruler tall, like 12 inches. This nigga is tall. I don't even know how. I don't even know how he started fighting, dog. I don't know how he started got into boxing. He must be standing on top of a bed and box. I don't know. This dude is short as hell. Dude was short, bro. I thought he was tall when I just see him on like camera and in the ring. When
Yeah.
you see this motherfucker can jump in your wallet. That's how short he is. Short. Short. Terrible. Yeah. He's very short. Short dude. Yeah. Why white people don't want to let you over? White people do not let you over. You know that? When you're
No.
driving, white people just don't want to let you over. Black people let you over because they think you got a pistol in the car. That's what it is.
All right, Mr. Larry. Listen, we want to thank you for being on the show. Let everybody know where we can find you on social media.
nigga, you're not gonna cut me off right now. This shit getting good. You kept aggravating me. You don't put all this damn promo out like I was the biggest artist in the world, which I am.
You are.
You are.
Which
You
I
are.
am. And yo, what you do, man? What you do for a living? Frazier, what you do?
Oh, me? I work at home. I invest, and I also coach and train.
That nigga's a scammer. Okay. George, what you do, man?
I'm a real estate investor, martial arts instructor, and an author.
This nigga. Okay. Use a mortgage fraud, motherfucker. Oh, go ahead. Okay, cool. That's cool.
Okay. I could dig it. Definitely could dig it.
George, go in the black neighborhood and steal people property. Okay, George. Good.
Oh man.
So funny.
Thank y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. Hope to see y'all soon. Appreciate y'all, man.
Thank
Well,
you for
Doug,
being
part
on
of
the
our
show.
family now, so we all really support each other, look out for each other. So we most likely be at the shows. If you're in Jersey, George gonna be there. You're in Miami, I'll be there at the show. You know how we do it. We support each other.
George, flights are $20. Get down there. Okay?
Don't I know it, right? Don't I know it? I've been telling Fraze. Too funny.
Flights. Yo, you could get a flight sitting on a wing and get down here for $10. Come on, man.
That's all right. That's right.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Oh man. That's
Mr. Larry Wood, appreciate you.
Okay, thank you, man.
Appreciate
Thank
you, brother.
Absolutely.
Appreciate
Enjoy
y'all.
the rest of your day. Yes,
Oh,
sir.
too funny. Yeah, too much fun. Thank you.
Okay.
Absolutely. Yep. Bye.
Oh man. Hey, Joe, I got you on that wing, Joe. I got you on that wing coming out of Miami.
Oh man, too funny. He
No.
said you sitting at home, you a scammer.
Oh man.
That was a good Monday.
What about the short box to jump in your wallet?
Yeah, man. He said he's so short he could jump in your wallet. You know he was gonna have some jokes, son.
I know.
Some old school jokes.
Oh man, I saw one people jump in their wallet though. I wasn't trying to look in real life.
Too funny.
Oh,
He said Jamie Foxx writing for him.
Right for.
Well, friends, listen, there's our show. We hope you got a good giggle out of this. Definitely. Do we have a show tomorrow, first?
Yes, we do. I'll tell you now. I see the flight. All
right. Well, hey, great start to our Monday. Check us out tomorrow. Yeah. Hey, this was George.
Hey, this is Frazier.
And that was Real Talk with George and Frazier. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.
See you tomorrow. Peace.